Hey folks, I'm Sir Glory, and welcome to part 10 of Vane's Adventures in Baldur's Gate 3. In the last part, we uncovered some of the mysteries of the Druids Grove, and we also agreed with this guy to go and look for the Chief Druid, Halson I think his name is, and that's the second NPC that's asked us to go and do that, so clearly that's a key part of the plot. We also prevented this character here from murdering a little girl who supposedly tried to steal a massive idol. Murdered by snakebite, being druids to get their animals to do the dirty work. So we need to go and talk to this person anyway. She's the next link in the chain, it seems. But before we do that, there's a big exclamation mark above Gale's head, so he clearly is trying to attract Vane's attention. So let's see what he's got to say.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Let's see. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened. Yes, I am glad we intervened. It was dreadful.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Okay. I'm sure some people would disagree with that, but never mind. Let's check this plaque just before we go and talk to Cog.
By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Okay. So much for being a cleric, I suppose. He's a cleric, he doesn't need to know much about other religions. Let's talk to her.
Go on. Say it. You think
I
I'm
think
a
you're an
monster?
arsehole, to be honest. Yes, only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove. Free from harm. Free of intruders.
So all that was important was getting the idol back and resuming your chanting. You didn't really need to try and murder a girl, did you? Okay, let's... we are concerned about the people who might perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for
Use a
hire.
mace.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Yes, I can't leave people to their fate, so I will speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This
Keep
tale
pushing
ends but
me, my
one
dear.
way, with the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Right. As I said in the last part, I do want to smack her in the head with my mace, but never mind. I won't get us too far, I don't think. Let's go and talk to Loic. Doubt they're of any real interest.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
This place is full of dicks. Okay, we can check these out without anybody getting upset at us. Cup. And some carrots. Okay. We've got a chest. I don't think I'll bother searching all these things. What's in here? Books we're not even allowed to look at. Bed. Blah blah blah. No. So I don't think there's anything in here either. Is it worth a visit? Let's go and talk to Markarel, see if he's any more pleasant. Servants' quarters.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a
Hellchild. Okay. Yeah, I think we just want to get out of this grove, to be honest. That's not the exit, is it? No, let's take us to something else. Wounded bird. Oh, Nettie. Nettie is the supposed healer, but she doesn't seem to have enough about her to cure us. We met an NPC who's also infected, and he thinks we need the chief druid.
Does that hurt?
Let's talk to Nettie anyway.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Let's wait patiently.
Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or
Up to
death.
who?
Now, what was it you needed?
Do I want to ask her for help? I don't think there's any point to it, really. Let's just chat to her.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about Mindflayers? No, let's go with Halson.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halson, but I can
Well, I
manage.
don't think you're any use to me then. Do you know anything about Mindflayers?
Why are you asking?
You're my curiosity.
I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down. And that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking?
If you weren't a druid, I might be honest with you.
All right. Well, come back if you need anything.
Okay, yeah, I don't trust any of these people at all. So, let's head back out. Let's come over here. Is this a different plaque? It is. Let's go and read their plaques. See if it gives us any sort of insight.
The tower seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shah on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shah's divine sister, Selûne.
Okay.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Right. So I don't know that it's helping me much in our current quest. Check that plaque. There are no. There's a plaque there. Let's check this one.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Alright. Interesting. So, they want me to go and talk to Zevlor. Where is Zevlor? Is he around here? We should maybe go back and talk to Arabella's mother. Zevlor's over there. Yeah, let's go up via Arabella's mother. Forgotten her name. Well, we'll see what she's got to say now. There's Arabella.
You ever scare me like that again, and
Who?
I'll
Me?
feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It's not much, but here. Know that if you call, we'll come running, no matter what.
Okay. Yeah. Hope we meet again.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells,
You've
it's our
received
job
a
to get us
cherished
out of this
locket.
not yours.
It's my job
Where
too.
is the cherished
The
locket?
Druids don't care
Who's got
about
it?
us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
Why can I not find it?
That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says.
Right.
Stupid and reckless.
Seem to have lost it already. There it's there. Uncommon amulet. The following words are engraved in the back. You're the light in my darkness. Thank you for making me the happiest man alive. Love you always, Lock. And dancing lights cantrip. Let's give that to... I'll give it to Gale. And you should wear it, I suppose. Okay. Zevlor. Nope, that's Nettie. I'm not going back near her. I didn't like the way she was looking at us while she was asking if we were Mindflayers. Sorry, Zevlor straight ahead. Is that? No, that's Asherak. And let's go back to Vane. He can lead the way. Okay, it should be down here, I think. It's not him. Is it through this stone door? Must be. Let's head down. Not up there. No, it's got to be through there.
We're exposed now.
Secluded chamber. So these aren't druids. Hopefully they're a bit more civilized.
I heard what
Or
happened.
civil, at least.
Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins.
I would agree with that
So we
wholeheartedly.
can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
I don't really want to go down that route. Or that route. Let's ask
A
at least.
low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass
No
once.
chance. I'm not some murderer for hire.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Well, I'm not about to go and murder her. So, what does that leave us then? We've completed all those. We're not going to get help. Rescue the druid Halson. Can we show on map? No, these. We need to leave the camp, I suppose. That's what. No, that's Nettie. Well, I guess then we need to go make camp, link up with the other NPC, who's what the Blade of the Frontiers or something like that. I think it was called. I'm not chatting to Nettie.
No word from the scouts yet.
Tells us alone as well. I don't think there's anything for us here with the tieflings, since we're not going to go and try and murder Kaga, much as I would love to. Maybe not murder her, just hang her by the neck until she was very, very sorry.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker.
No, I
Or
don't
a
think there's any
butcher.
point talking to those people.
A butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood
I don't want to just head out
Right.
and find myself unprepared. Let's go and talk to this trader, see what he's got to sell us, if anything.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That Ford is holding up both.
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
Okay, let me see your wares then. Light crossbow, change shirt. We don't have much money, do we? So we probably can't afford any of this stuff anyway. But we could barter, but barter what? This. So 200, would you take that? Scale mail armor. No, I don't think we're going to actually take anything from here. Great club. No. I don't think we're interested really. Well, how about if we get rid of the battle axe? And keep a torch. Never know, we might need it. Anything else? No. Keep that. Uncommon gloves. Gloves of power. I don't think anybody's going to ever use them. But we'll keep them for now. Excuse me. Keep them for now. And see how we get on. I did that again. Has it disappeared? Go back to the barter screen. It's still there, right? So let's just have what, 28. How about 29? Would you go for that? No, it's got to be exact, I think. Well, I suppose if we do... Oh. I was hoping that might actually allow us to split the 29 down. Come on. There we go. It's not working either. What? Right. Okay, there we go. I think that worked for us. I don't see the great axe over there anywhere. Right, so fine. Thank you. Leave. A wee bit confused there.
My love, you were a caravan
So-
escort for 3 days. And you quit in the middle of your shift.
Zoru. I can't remember who Zoru is. Let's come up, see if we can find out. Is that through here? Mimnos, what's this?
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are... You ain't gonna shoot me.
Goblin.
Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step in between the crossbow, the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill him too?
You, move!
Yeah, let the gods provide comfort. Charisma check. Oh, just scrape it.
Comfort? Is that what you think I'm after? Never mind. Don't answer that. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
A goblin prisoner.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's alright, Arca. Let's go.
I'm going to bite the heads off your kids and your birdies and your dogs. Can we speak to her? We can't if we go this way.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Really? The Absolute.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Oh, okay, you've caught my interest.
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
The smartest goblin in the world, huh? Faint praise indeed.
Well, let's...
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
No. I'll find her myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good
You said it was
friend
too
you
late
are.
to make friends. And just leave. Okay. Let's start with Gale.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal.
Yawning Portal.
Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well.
Oh, well.
Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
And what was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Is this important at all? Okay, we'll go along.
Stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone." The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Alright. Sound a bit like an alcoholic, but never mind. Let's see what Lizelle thinks.
Forget this goblin priestess. She will not know about purification.
Do you think it's best to explore all options?
Change is coming.
I do not know the day. I do not know if it'll be sun up, sundown, or at afternoon's high. But it is coming. And every unnecessary option we explore is another toll of the bell.
Oh well. Pity you're not in charge then. Follow me.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your birdies.
And it was out here I was coming. I wanted to go and see who Zoru is. Oh, I can't get in. That's not Zoru. Yes, that's Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Hold it, Lae'zel.
You dare interrupt?
Yes.
Has the tadpole ravaged your
No,
senses?
you just need to learn some manners.
Chucky. Fine.
You can breathe again. I won't hurt you. You don't worry, so
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side, and I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Okay, we will get somewhere. Yes, thanks for your help and apologies for my companion.
No hard feelings.
Wonder what Lae'zel's opinion of Vayne is now. Oh well, we're about to find out, I'm sure.
Gods, deliver me.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Yes. But I can't believe she's really the way she appears.
Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own
Although
flesh.
I might be
When
misjudging the
tentacles sprout from
situation.
your lips, will you still cry that I was cold?
Alright, my dear.
Then I needn't make it again. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling? Yeah, let's see if she is being truthful. Or try to at least. Oh, surely we can do that wisdom check. Yeah, okay.
Lae'zel's eyes drift downward. Something.
Ha! Yeah, let's not be underhand about it.
Infinitude. We are not friends. I will speak when it suits me, and not before. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay. Thank you for what you did share. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do next then is head to the camp and meet up with the Blade of the Frontiers. We'll say goodbye to Shadowheart because we don't need 2 clerics in the party, but we might well need 2 blades. So that will be for the next part though. Just now I'm going to put in a break, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers!